Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the SOC University podcast. On this podcast, this is dedicated to anyone that wants to work on their self help, entrepreneurship, and of course, maintaining your mental health. So, we're all about that here. So, make sure you join, listen, subscribe, share, all those other things. But getting straight to it, today we're going to be talking about how to level up, like how to level up with the big dogs. We all want to do that, right? So I'm going to give y'all a couple of quick tips and things that you can use to be able to level up not only in your life, in your relationship, your business, and everything else. You want to be able to identify specific areas of your life where you can set specific goals and achieve those specific goals. So I don't know if you've ever heard of SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, revisable, and time bound. So that's the type of goal setting that you can actually use to be able to set specific goals for you. Myself, a specific goal for me was a certain amount of money that I wanted to make. At first, when I wasn't really thinking about this goal, I was thinking about hourly, like how much I want to make per hour. Like I want to make $10 an hour, $15 an hour, $20 an hour. Like I was thinking like that. And then when I started to actually level up, I started thinking about yearly, like how much I wanted to make yearly. You can ask somebody how much money you make, and they'll tell you what type of level they're on because they'll either speak about hourly or yearly, right? But setting specific goals that you can achieve will help you level up. So you want to set goals that you can actually achieve, like 1 month, 2 month goals, 30, 60, 90-day goals. Setting goals is specifically a measurement that can help you achieve your success on the way that you can track it on yourself until you reach the level that you're trying to get to. The second thing to help you level up, you want to build healthy habits. Like before I even started thinking about leveling up, I was just thinking about like my sleeping pattern, my eating habits. Was I working out? Was I exercising? What was I listening to? Who was I hanging out with? Like things I was consuming and putting into my body and my mental health. And if you're not careful, those things can definitely deter you and slow you down from your goals, right? I don't know if you've ever like went out one time late at night, maybe you had a couple drinks, or maybe you were eating some spicy food or something like that, and then you woke up feeling like really sluggish, unmotivated the very next day. You have to make sure that your habits are on point. What time do you go to sleep? What time do you wake up? What type of foods do you eat? Are you working out to keep your body in shape, to keep your mind sharp? All those different types of things can help you develop healthy habits. The third thing with leveling up is you want to make sure you're learning new skills. Learning new skills is not just about learning new things so you can outsmart other people. The more you know, the more you're going to be confident in yourself, specifically when you're speaking or social interacting, anything like that. You got to continue to learn new skills. So pick up some books, sign up for some training classes. Again, speak to a mentor. All those things can help you with your confidence. So while you're learning new skills, that can help propel you. Maybe this new skill that you specifically learn puts you in front of a client or puts you in front of somebody that can help you get to the next level of your business. I always say like a fool is someone that stops learning, right? Again, if you're the smartest person in the room, that's a problem. You need to make sure you're consistently learning and learning from new people. So another good way to do that, consistently learn, is make sure you put yourself in some uncomfortable positions. You got to be around people that are smarter than you. You got to be around people that know more than you. Because in order for you to learn new skills, you got to constantly sharpen your mind and put yourself into places where you can learn those new skills, but then apply those new skills. The fourth thing, you want to focus on developing your personal development. Work on your communication skills. Work on your emotional intelligence. Working on all these things can help you become a better leader. Your social skills, all these different types of interactions are important for you to get to the next level and help you level up. It's all about getting that shot and getting that opportunity. A lot of times opportunities don't come. Some people say success is a bit of luck. It's a bit of preparation. It's a bit of trial and error. All these things come into play. But if you're focusing on your personal development, you can sharpen those skills. So if you come in contact with that right person, that right scenario, or that right obstacle, you'll be there because you've already been doing repetition of your personal development. So you'll be ready to overcome that. Number 5, you want to embrace challenges and opportunities for growth instead of avoiding them. Facing challenges and obstacles head on will allow you to develop resilience and adaptability. The only way that you can actually learn from mistakes is if you're not afraid to make them in the first place. So you got to hit those challenges and go at those difficult things head on. All these people that are successful, all these people that level up is because they weren't afraid to make mistakes or they weren't afraid to ask for help. But the only way that you can even get to that point is you have to face challenges. You got to face them head on. If you don't face them head on, you can't embrace the challenges and the learning curve that comes along with it. Number 6, you want to make sure you're seeking feedback. Seeking feedback is probably one of the most important things. But the other important thing on top of that, when you're seeking feedback, is you got to make sure you don't take it personal. You need people around you that's going to be honest about what you're doing or what you're trying to achieve, right? And you need to take that into consideration when you're asking for feedback. You're not always going to get positive feedback. Sometimes you need people to tell you the truth. It's not for you to get discouraged, but it's for you to learn from that feedback. You need feedback to know what to tweak here, what to tweak there, and not specifically to change it to be like that person that's giving you feedback, but to hear that feedback and twist it and tweak it to where it's your own, till you can perfect it. Think about it. If you have a new business or a brand, those brands and those successful brands, they continue to improve their product. Why? Because they're seeking feedback. They're seeking feedback from the customer. The customer gives them the feedback on how to improve the product, how to improve the brand. And from that feedback, they make little tweaks, keep it their own, and they improve and they get better from that. So seeking feedback will probably be one of the most important things that you can do. The last step and the last tip is build a support system. Support systems, it's without saying, it's very critical as far as you leveling up. There's going to be dark times. There's going to be hard times. There's going to be times when you want to quit. There's going to be times when it's so rough that you're just like, what am I even doing? Like, this is not even going to work. But that support system that's there to help you, that's there with you, can help you get through those tough, dark, and hard times. That support system is going to be there to help motivate you on your journey for self-improvement. So you need a support system. If you look at a person and you look at their success level or where they are, or their version of leveling up, where they are compared to somebody else, you can tell who a person is based on the people that they hang around. So if you get one person and you look at their 3 or 4 or 5 closest friends, and you see what type of people their friends are, that's going to be the type of person that they are. So if you need to surround yourself with people that want the same goals and the same things that you do, because if your friends don't want to build a business, but your friends constantly talk bad about your business, or they talk bad about you trying to develop and change for the better, or they talk bad about you not wanting to be at this specific job anymore and you want to go somewhere else, that's not going to help you. That's going to discourage you from the goals and the dreams that you have. So you have to surround yourself around the right, encouraging, positive people. Because if you do, they will help you when you no longer want to do it yourself.